Hi, my name is Joe, and I started doing Weight Watchers 3 weeks ago, and I just weighed myself in for the third time, and I've lost 9 pounds altogether. The reason I started doing Weight Watchers was because I didn't like the way I looked or felt. I did Weight Watchers before a long time ago, and I lost a lot of weight, kept it off, and then for a few years, and I slowly started gaining it back, and now I'm not as heavy as I was before, but I'm heavier than I'd like to be. So now I'm doing the Weight Watchers Point Plus program on the computer, entering in everything I eat, keeping track of everything. And the first week I lost 3 pounds, second week I gained 0.2 pounds, and then this week I just lost 6.2 pounds. And I'm happy about that. So I decided that I would share my experiences with the world. So far, so good. I will continue to post updates as I weigh myself in, and if I come up with some new interesting recipes, maybe I'll make another cooking video. But if you're thinking about losing weight, I would say Weight Watchers is probably one of the best ways to do it. I've tried other diets before. Weight Watchers is the only thing that's ever really got results for me. Like I said before, I lost like 35 or 40 pounds on it. So, and it's not that hard because you can still eat whatever you want. You just have to have the right portions. So I had a couple pieces of bacon today. I had BLTs last night, 2 of them. I had like 6 pieces of bacon last night, and it all fits into the plan as long as you don't go overboard with certain stuff. And another thing that I like about Weight Watchers is it's not about counting calories. It's actually not. They don't keep track of calories. They keep track of fiber, protein, fat, looking at food that's just good for you. And the better the food is for you, the less points you get for eating that food. Say you eat an apple, that's 0 points. You eat 2 pieces of bacon, that's 3 points. And you get a certain amount of points for the week, and a certain amount of points for each day, and a certain amount of points for the activities you do. So my daily points last week and the week before, I got 52 points per day and another like 49 points per week. So the daily points, if you go over your 52, you go into your weekly points. So if you have a day where you want to eat a ton of stuff, use all your weekly points on that day, and then the other days you keep it simple. And then if you exercise, you get more points for that too. I have found that if you go use up all your daily points and all your weekly points and you start going into your activity points, pretty much I don't lose weight at that point. So I try to keep my activity points untouched. Now last week when I gained 0.2 pounds, I went in my activity points, like 25 activity points. And I was working really hard, working like some 14-hour days, and I thought, I'm going to have a bunch of Wawa, Wawa Italian hoagies, not that good for you. And I had a few of them, and I had some apple fritters, and I just had a bunch of stuff. It wasn't good, but I figured, I'm working all these extra hours, I'll burn it off. But I was wrong, I didn't. I gained a little bit of weight, so I learned that lesson the hard way. But as long as you eat healthy, and this shows you how to do it. It shows you how to do it, and I'm excited about that. And the reason why I gained not all the weight, but some of the weight back before was because I stopped caring. I was like, you know what, I just want a ton of mayonnaise on everything, and eat whatever I want, and so now I'm heavy again. But I'll lose the weight, and then I'll just eat whatever I want, and then when I get heavy, I'll go back on Weight Watchers. So I don't know if that's the healthiest way to do it. I'd like to stay skinny once I lose all the weight, but realistically, I'm not gonna. I know I'm gonna gain it back and go back on Weight Watchers another. But 5 years, it'll take 5 years, maybe 7 years before I gain it back. So, it takes like 12 to 16 weeks for me generally to lose a bunch of weight. And it takes me a lot longer to gain it back. So, hopefully I won't gain it all back real fast. This time I'd like to just kind of keep my mind set on what foods are good and just keep eating good foods even when I'm done the program. I signed up, I got their special deal. It was like 3 months for $50 or something. So at the end of 3 months, we'll see how chubby I am then. But right now, my last weight in at 236, and my goal weight is, right now I set my goal weight for 230, because I wanted to have an easily achievable goal, and just kind of get my feet wet. And after I reach 230, I think I like my goal weight to be about like 220, 210, somewhere in there. I found before that once I got below 210 pounds, it became really hard to lose more weight, because at 210 pounds, there's not much fat on me at that point, because I'm 6'1" and I'm pretty muscular. So I'm not ripped or anything. I'm not saying that. I just have very, very hard legs, or hard muscles on my legs. I live in a 3-story house, and my office is on the 3rd floor, so I walk up and down stairs a lot. So, and I played football and soccer, so my legs are heavy, but my belly doesn't need to be heavy. And as you can see, relaxed. This is pretty much what it looks like. So it was sticking out there a little bit ago. If you see some of my other videos, you can see how chubby I am. Just seeing how chubby I am it's really been helping me become motivated to lose the weight. And also, the heat of the summer, you don't sweat as much when you're skinnier. Put it to you that way. Going up down the steps isn't as hard when you're skinnier. I remember, because I was skinnier like 5 years ago. So, feel free to post your comments, or tell me about your progress, or post a video telling me about how you're doing. Share some of your recipes with me. I'm going to keep posting like this, and hopefully get a conversation together, and maybe help a couple other people lose weight. Well, thank you very much, and good luck. And if you need any used outboard parts, I'm your man. Hit me up.